For today's Taza, we're going to go to the Gaza Strip.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your time with me today. I have two tazas for you. One is on Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, and the other is on Mohammad Shtayyeh. He is the Prime Minister of Palestine. I did these last week. I've been gone for a little bit. I've been very, very busy. I've explained to you that I can't do a bunch of tazas. So each taza is like a 5-hour thing. So this is like 10 hours right here of my time, including the video and uploading it and everything. So I can't do that many. And I've just been very busy and just a lot of stress. You know how it is, life. A lot of stress going on. And then the problem is when you're stressed, you can't understand the tazas. So it took me a while to understand it, especially this one. Took me a little bit to understand them. I could not concentrate. I could not focus. But however, now I'm back, ready to do the readings. I hope I don't get canceled. These are very touchy subjects. I think I might cry, so don't get concerned about that either. I'm just a Cancerian, and we're very emotional, and very emotional and sensitive. So if I talk about it, I might cry. My husband asked me, where are the nonviolent leaders? Where are the, John Lewis's, the MLKs, the Malcolm X, who eventually became nonviolent, right? So many others. Where are the nonviolent people now? Because this world right now, what's going on, it's like everyone's so divided. Everyone's so fed up with everything. Everyone's so extreme. You got to take a side. You got to say, oh yeah, it's fantastic, great, let's kill all the Palestinian kids. Or, it's okay, fantastic, let's kill all the Israeli kids. It's okay. So that's not what I'm going to do here. I did these tazas because I want to know, when is this going to be over? Because they have like short wars over there sometimes. They have like short bloody wars and hot wars. And then they have like long cold wars, right? So I wanted to know, how long is this going to go on right now? Because, for example, Palestine, it's 40% children, I found out. The population of Palestine, they have 2.3 or 2.4 million people, and 40% of the population is 15 or under. 15 or under. So if you're trying to kill Hamas, chances are you're going to kill a lot of Palestinian kids as well. And the rockets and everything falling on these poor children and elderly. The same thing with Hamas. Who the heck does that? Who can side with Hamas? Who can do that? Who can say, oh, it's okay that they went into Israel and they did all that? They killed all those young people celebrating at a festival. They deserved it. All those children, I don't even want to say what happened, what they did to their bodies, everything that was done to those kids, and the slaughter of the farmers. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm like, please, God, put your hand in there and do something. I think people need to come in with legal solutions, with political solutions, not just bam, 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 let's kill each other. Let's do it. Let's just kill each other. You got Netanyahu's far-right government, and then you have the ruling Israel, and then you have Hamas, a terrorist organization who's been terrorizing their own people forever. And they're the ones in charge. I mean, this is very, very scary. I want to know when this is going to be over. I hope that Benjamin Netanyahu restrains himself. They're just bombing and bombing. I know it's there. Everyone's upset. We know what happened in the Holocaust with There were people even making lamps out of Jewish people's skin in the Holocaust. You can't go anywhere. It's so dangerous to be a Jewish person anywhere you go in the world. Right? And then look what happened. I think it was in Illinois. This crazy lunatic killed a 6-year-old Palestinian boy, an American little boy, Palestinian, because of the stuff they've been saying on the news about Palestinians. He was their landlord and went into their home, stabbed the mom, I don't know how many times, and stabbed the kid like over 20 times and killed him because he was Palestinian. This is getting so crazy. We have to stay calm. We have to be on the side of, please, I'm begging you, we have to be on the side of compassion here. I saw on the news that the Palestinian family, the men are fasting. Most of them have nothing to do with Hamas. They're fasting to give the women and children the food. So they don't eat breakfast, lunch, and then they do like a little bit of dinner so that the children and the women can eat. And they have nothing to do with Hamas. They're paying the price for that. And then in Israel, all these people that were attacked, they had nothing to do with what is going on in Palestine, and the farmers and all that, and the poor kids, even animals being killed. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is one of the most complex situations, and there's just no solution. It seems like the only solution people can think of is killing each other. There has to be, God, put your hand in there, because okay, I don't even know what else to say other than my hope lies not with Hamas, not with a far right government. My hope lies with the people of Palestine and the people of Israel. That's where my hope lies. And there's so many good people in these two countries. Okay, there's just so many wonderful people. And these are the people that need to take charge. These are the people that can organize and take charge. Let's begin with Mohammad Shtayyeh. He's the PM of Palestine, and he was born January 17th, 1958 in Tel Nablus. Okay, I would ask for you to bear with me. I expressed to you that I'm just all over the place. I'm not very focused lately. This is why I haven't been able to put up the video. It took me so long to understand this. I can't really concentrate, so just bear with me. This is what I've got so far. So right by the handle here, what is the first thing that comes up? To me, this is Mohammed bin Salman. Okay? Mohammed bin Salman, but the first thing that comes up is his relationship with Putin. Putin perhaps orchestrated all this. I know you guys. I know. Go back to my cup on Putin from 2019. Mohammed bin Salman was all happy with Putin. He was all in. Well, now the tables have turned. Here's Mohammed bin Salman turning his back on Vladimir Putin. Mind you, this is a cup of Mohammad Shtayyeh, the PM of Palestine. And what comes up is Mohammed bin Salman's relationship with Vladimir Putin. And here he turns his back. That's Putin. Look at him. He turns his back on this man. I think Mohammed bin Salman finally said, "You've gone too far. You've upset people that I cannot control, that I can't remedy. You've upset too many people now." You know how he wants to have relations with Israel? And Putin is over here messing with Iran. Who knows? I don't know exactly what the situation is, but whatever it is, this is a cup on the PM of Palestine, Mr. Shtayyeh, Dr. Shtayyeh. And what comes up? Mohammed bin Salman and Putin splitting. Unbelievable. This is the progression. In 2019, I saw them facing each other happy. in 2020, I saw him telling Putin, hey, I can't really do much now. But they were still facing each other. And now in 2023, Mohammed bin Salman finally said, I can't help you anymore. I was not expecting that to show up on this Taza. So I think Putin orchestrated this whole thing with Hamas invading Israel. What a selfish, evil man this Putin is. He's just making everything worse everywhere. He's making us kill each other here. The Democrats and the Republicans, the January 6th insurrection. I know it's, Trump had to do with it, but Putin was the one that fueled it with his trolls online and misinformation. And now he helped Iran orchestrate this invasion and this attack on poor Israeli people. Murder them, slaughter them, because it benefits him. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. What an evil man. What an evil man. Okay, moving on. I believe that the Hamas leaders are in another desolate area. This is where they're located, the big guns, in another desolate area, in a beautiful like structure, where the roof of the structure is in a metallic color, bronze, maybe gold, some sort of metallic like that color is the top of the structure where they're located. And there's like an arc when you go in, and like a fountain, water fountains with water in the front or the side of it, the side of the building. And there you'll find a bunch of men with like things on their heads. I don't know what they're called, the clothing, the wraparound thing on their heads. Several of them, one coming in with intelligence, talking to them. This is where they're all located. There's like a big open space with an arc as you go in, and then there's one section in the front, but there's like secret rooms hidden in the back. And that's where they are, a lot of these Hamas people. They're like in a desolate area, in a structure. The top is not perfectly square. Doesn't look like a dome here, but it could be. But it's not perfectly square top. Again, arabesque-like roofs in a bronze metallic-like color. This is where they're located. And I don't know who this is, but one of those leaders, I don't know if it's the PM of Palestine. I don't know if it's the president of Palestine. I don't know if it's Netanyahu. I don't know who it is. One of those big guns over there is going to lose a leg. He's going to lose one of his legs. And he's going to have people come from another country, like doctors or medical emergency people coming in from another country with equipment to save his life. But he's going to be on the brink of death. He will be on the brink of death, almost dead. And he will lose a leg. And we'll see that on the news. I'm having a hard time concentrating. It seems like people from all over the place are going to get involved in this war. They're reluctant. They don't want to. But other Arabic countries and other people from other different countries going back and forth with messages. Here's a shorter stature person going into this building, making phone calls regarding this whole situation. I think there's going to be... let's see. Sorry. So these people, like from different countries, here's a woman actually, even a woman will be involved in here from different countries. So think more other countries are going to get involved. Some of them are reluctant, some of them going back and forth. Here's this gentleman, short of stature, stocky, very, very short of stature, making phone calls, and he's meeting in another place, in another area, again with waterfalls and water fountains, very luxurious place with the arabesque-like structure on top, meeting like this king or this prince here. He's sitting on a throne, listening to these people. They're going to this person, this man, and they're all talking. Here are some papers and money regarding all that is going on. The person's pondering, doesn't know. He's listening, thinking, looking down. He's upset about everything that's been happening. These are people from different places with all this info. And here's another man in the middle. So there's going to be more involvement. Different countries. Perhaps even other, I don't know. Let me just not say anything. I'm not sure about that. Let me just not say anything. So then here is like another person from another country. It was called, and he's like mediating between these people and this person. Again, the taza doesn't show you a picture. If I'm not used to seeing the person in the taza, it's hard for me to give you a name. However, this is a person, a king or a prince, sitting on a throne, listening to people, foreigners coming in with money and documents and all this information regarding everything going on there with Israel and Palestine. A mediator between all these people, or an intelligence person. And here is Putin again. He's back to the beginning, the end of the cup. So this person is kind of turning away from Putin as well. So here he is alone with his envoy. This one has his back turned against him, and Mohammed bin Salman has his back turned against him. He's going to be left hanging out to dry. And at the bottom of a cup, this is horrendous, you guys. It looks like a crucified child. That's what it looks like to me. Kids being sacrificed over this. And you know, we're going to find out that Hamas also did all this because they're trying to find gold or precious metals or something in Israel. It's not just about their talking points. There's other secrets there. It's about some sort of money, some wealth, a wealth. It looks like gold. It looks like gold. Very odd, strange taza. I didn't even know this man's name. I did not even know the Palestinian's Prime Minister's name. Very difficult for me to read this taza. And the other one too. The other one was even worse, even though I know Benjamin Netanyahu. This one was very difficult. Mohammad Shtayyeh. I cannot tell if this war is going to be going on for a while. It doesn't look like it'll end. Everyone, look at all the down heads. Heads down. Heads down. Heads down. It looks like, I think it might go on longer than we think. Even this person in power has his head down. He lives like in a beautiful palace with water in the front. He's sitting there on a throne. He wears like a, robe, but he's not wearing a suit. He's wearing perhaps the arabesque wear. Again, that's the end of the cup of Mohammad Shtayyeh. Thank you for listening. I'm going to do another video now for Benjamin Netanyahu's reading. Thank you. Thank you very much for spending your time with me and for being here. And let's keep praying for our brothers and sisters in Palestine and in Israel. It's horrendous, heartbreaking. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for your time. See you soon.